fashion for a cure found for cystic fibrosis. CF for CF for CF. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural CF for CF for CF. We're here this evening because we are our brother's keepers. Those of us who have lived with CF in our midst, either in our immediate family or in relatives or in the community, understand that this is the 50th anniversary of the CF Foundation in Canada. We are aware of the great effort by the CF Foundation to improve the longevity and the quality of life of the CF patients. Thanks to the Foundation and generous people such as you, the Foundation has been able to support Canadian scientists and medical investigators so that they have become the leaders in the world for the development of new technologies and new therapies. And who has benefited? Our CF children, our CF friends, our CF neighbors. And we have the ability to walk taller because of it. We can even do that John Wayne swagger up and down here. The Canadian CF patients now live longer than those in any other country in the world. Our scientists have been the leaders in this field of endeavor, and our CF patients have benefited because of the efforts of people such as yourselves. Maimonides used to say that those who give anonymously give a high form of charity. But the Torah states that when you give in such a way that the recipient will never be able to repay the gift, as one donates an organ after death. That is the highest form of giving. That is what's in Hebrew is called a mitzvah. It goes even further. It says in Mishneh Torah, it said that in the beginning, God created only one person to teach us that if you destroy even one person, you have destroyed the world. Likewise, if you save the life of one person, it is as if you have saved the life of the world. How honorable it is to donate an organ, to save a life, to save the world. My friends, I say to you, give without remembering to whom and how much you have given, but always receive without forgetting from whom and what you had received. As you all know, Hattie, who is responsible for this evening, had received a double lung transplant as a result of an unselfish gift, an organ donation. She's alive today because of this gift. My stepson, who had CF, had died at age 9.5 years of age in 1996, waiting for a lung transplant that did not materialize. How the world has changed in the last 14 years. Now, 14 years later, more than half of CF patients are older than 18 years of age. Because of the advancements in the treatments developed here at the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto, because of the advancements in lung transplant capabilities developed here in Toronto, because of the generosity of people like you here in Bolton. My stepson Julian, almost 19 years of age now, has CF as well. He will be going to his second year at the Laurentians University in Sudbury, where as a result of the activity of the support of the Canadian CF Foundation, there was an outreach satellite CF clinic. Wouldn't have been able to do that before. And why? It's there because of the generosity of people like you. So I thank you for attending. I thank you for your generosity. And please do sign those cards.
Without you all, this event wouldn't be possible, or at the very least, we'd all be sitting on folding chairs. I would also like to thank our executive sponsors, Prudential, MEI Academy, Gus Litz Contracting, Altus Group, Where It's At Productions, The Ringbearer.ci, LCD Mechanical, and AG Reed Construction. In addition to our sponsors, tonight is the culmination of the efforts of many local girls who gave up their free time, their weekends, and in some cases, their summer, helping to plan car washes, bar nights, bottle drives, selling t-shirts, and of course, tonight. But I do have to mention one name in particular, because this show was her idea, and it was really she who brought us all together and made CF a cause close to our hearts. And her name is Hattie Dunstan. Hattie has CF, but as her blog says, it does not have me. There are many words that describe Hattie. One of a kind, fun-loving, exuberant, passionate, and fearless are just a few that come to mind. But this past summer, most of her days were defined by two words: cystic fibrosis. On Monday, July 5th, after 6 weeks on the transplant list, Hattie received a call that her new lungs were ready for her. At age 22, Hattie underwent a double lung transplant that saved her life. In the weeks that followed, her recovery was, as she describes it, like a roller coaster ride of good days and bad, where she lived hour to hour instead of day by day. On day 2 of her recovery, Hattie got up and walked across the room, doubling the distance that she had walked the day before. Her mother, Kathy, exclaimed, "Oh, Hattie, it's a miracle." Never being one to easily give up her feistiness, Hattie responded, "It's not a miracle. I'm working my butt off." For those of you that don't know Hattie, that's just a little taste of her larger-than-life personality. But work she did, and I am happy to report that today she is out of the hospital, at home, and doing well with the support of her family, friends, and, well, a whole community behind her. Much to Hattie's dismay, her doctors have advised her to avoid large crowds while she is immunosuppressed during the early stages of her recovery. As a result, Hattie could not be here tonight. But she is watching the event streaming live from her home in Caledon East with her mother, Kathy, father, Harry, and her grandmother. And because she is watching us live, we are able to let her know that even though she couldn't physically be here, she's still here in spirit. So if you will join me, on the count of 3, let's all say a big hi to Hattie and her family. 1, 2, 3. Now let's hope she didn't go to the washroom at that part. Without further ado, I am proud to present the first ever Couture Fashion for a Cure Found fashion show, introduced by the Summer for Hattie video montage.